Hey JC, it's Robert. So I'll go ahead and show you some other stuff that you may not know. I don't know if you do or I didn't tell you. But so you got to go into your photos and actually geotag the photos. That's an important thing for ranking, okay? On top of your reviews, get a QR code. There's multiple ways to get reviews, but there's just no excuse for you not to have like 50 reviews right now or 100. Same with posts. Google loves that consistency, so do posts. And you could put go into Photoshop and put your logo in there, put multiple keywords in there, literally make it on, put it on the photo itself, because Google can read the top of photos and it can read the code inside of the photos. Going back to your website, just kind of like talking about everything. So I want to go more in detail on what you gotta do. So yeah, go to the content, okay, go into the title, make it 60 characters, get rid of the word home, because that means someone's literally seeing the word home when they're looking at your website, which looks weird. Also, it looks weird when Terrazzo Specialist is all one word. Beautiful Terrazzo flooring for your next interior design. There's no keywords in there. So, Terrazzo flooring is a keyword. Put Terrazzo flooring contractor. Put a couple of the locations. Put the nearby towns in LA that you go to, all inside the description. Remember, keywords, locations. That's the theme of this video. In your word count, you need 1,500 words. And the first one is not H1 header. They all got to be keywords. Terrazzo Specialist, cool, maybe that's a keyword, right? But you also need Terrazzo Contractor, Terrazzo Contractors, plural, Terrazzo Company, Terrazzo Companies. And again, some guys are going to suggest putting keywords of things you do not do in the website, so that way when people are looking for you, they know. I don't even know what Terrazzo is that much, man. And literally, I'm in the flooring industry. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know a guy that's done it. At least not enough for me to like interview him and consider putting it in my services. I never did. So my point is, let's say somebody. Okay, so I had a friend. I think I was telling you about this. I had a friend who did polishing. Okay, not a lot of people. Not a lot of. I was going to say civilians, residential people. Right? They don't know what concrete polishing is. So what he ended up doing was he actually put epoxy flooring on his website. So people would call him up and they would say, hey, do you do epoxy flooring? He'd be like, nope, but I do polishing. And they'd be like, why is it on your website? Well, they wouldn't say that. They would say, okay, but he'd say, no, but I do polishing. And polishing is a lot better because it actually stays for 5 years versus epoxy. You got to take it off and redo it every year. Do you want to spend $5,000 every year, or do you want to just spend one time this amount? And it looks even better. And he, it'd be like very little back and forth, and then he would close them for like a much higher job than epoxy. So that's something I honestly might suggest you thinking about. Create a web page that says epoxy flooring contract. Also, honestly, I would think about going into multiple niches. You have to think, okay, what is somebody looking up? Are they looking up Terrazzo Appurgates, Terrazzo Matrix? Probably not. Probably not a lot of people are doing that. What they are probably looking up, right, as we discussed, right, Terrazzo, Specialist. That's a little weird. I don't know about that one. But again, Terrazzo Company, yeah, they're gonna look it up. Flooring contractor, they're gonna look that up. You also want me to teach you some expert stuff, okay, about conversion rate. Get your gosh darn any form of social media, get it off. Here's why. I'm gonna show you in detail. We're making a longer video for you. I'm gonna show you a lot about psychology and marketing for free. So, all right, just load it up. Watch this. Okay, this is how the human mind works. So, normally there'll be something right here that says notifications, and it'll beep, right? You'll see like a heart emoji right there. Boom! Hey, you just got, someone just followed you. Someone just liked your post. Okay. First things first, by the way, there's no number here. Okay, that's already a red flag. But they're gonna get distracted. They're gonna say, "Oh, what's going on with my notifications?" Okay, they're gonna click on your notifications. They're gonna see who, for example. You see, oh my gosh, who is what was that right there? Veronica. Who is that? Who's liking my post? Who is this? Okay, and then they're gonna click on this, and then they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna see that, and they're going to get distracted. Look, the girl wasn't even the same in the photo as the profile, and that's how quickly somebody gets distracted, and they forget to do a floor until spring comes, and they get a tax return. That is how fast you lose somebody's attention. So I always suggest, I know I used a funny example, but I always suggest, guys, don't put it in your Instagram. Put it in the bottom. Keep it on there. Keep it on there. Put it at the bottom. Because look at it, dude. I mean, you didn't even put your number in there. Again, how are they going to contact you? They're going here, and then they're like, oh, wow, he exists. And then they're going to go back to the website. What are they going to see? Handsome guy doing it with a dog. I would put your phone number on every single photo you post. Every single post has your phone number and your business name. So... inside of all the images, I would actually put, let's go to images right here. Yeah, you need a title and you need alt tag. So I know this looks like, oh, it must be some fancy coding. No, it's just a fancy, you know what it is? It's called a fuck up. I don't know what the hell that is. It should just say words. Okay, it should say Terrazzo Company, you know, LA, Terrazzo Company, whatever. Okay, think of a random place. Okay, and I understand that this is clickable. I don't know that. Like as we discussed, I want you to be able to turn your brain off and be like, oh, that's a button. My brain goes, duh, and then I click it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Trying to add a little bit of humor here, but they need to know that's clickable. I'm telling you, a clickable button. A clickable button versus just a number turns somebody's website from 30% conversion to 90% conversion. It's literally insane. If some of these numbers at the bottom versus the top, I mean, like, good luck ever getting a call, ever. Your competition is not that fierce. You're actually the top for Terrazzo, right? Here's the thing, though, right? I looked up Terrazzo near me to find you, okay? If I looked up Terrazzo near me to find you and you're coming up number 1, do you know what that means? It means that nobody's looking it up. It means you're the number 1 guy. You're the toughest guy in a town full of women. You're the strongest man alive, and you're the only man left alive on Earth. Which is why I'm saying you need multiple keywords on there, so that way if I looked up Terrazzo contractor, you'd show up. Terrazzo company. And then again, that's why I suggest also putting other keywords on there. Dude, I put concrete polishing on there if I were you. You know, they call, hey, you do concrete polishing? We don't, but we do Terrazzo, which is, and then give them the pitch right then and there. The worst thing they say, no, I'm good. And if they say yes, what do you get? $30,000? Sounds like a win to me. If not, then, you know, I mean, good luck getting, you know, any of those dreams that you think you're going to get. Just 100% realistic, brutally honest. Good luck. You don't want to take some. It's like having a really chiseled body. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says, I don't want the crap leads. I don't want the crap leads. Okay, buddy. If you want to have a rockin' body, amazing chest, six pack, you're gonna have some hotties throwing their numbers at you. But occasionally, you're gonna get a fatty. Okay, it's just something you gotta deal with. It's a way of life. Occasionally, the fatty's gonna want you. On second thought, let's go ahead and look at this. Holy guacamole. Okay, so check this out, right? You're having 6 people come to your website, okay? And it's saying that it's 4 more than the last month, okay? It's just kind of rise a little bit. But you have 7 backlinks and 13 keywords, okay? If you're having 6 people come to your website, only way they're getting there is they've looked up something where they want to buy from you, okay? So you got to look back and look at the conversion. Okay, they're coming to my website. Why are they not calling me? Conversion, everything we talked about. Your number's not there. You know, how the fuck are they going to call you if your number's not there, dude? Oh, like you think it's going to register in their brain, oh, I got to scroll to the bottom. It's in the footer. It's in the footer. No, dude, they're just thinking, I want Terrazzo. That's all that's going through their brain. You know, you can never assume what people think. That's why button, click now, okay, call now. Oh, I guess I got to call now. You understand when you write call now, exclamation mark. They're like, oh, I guess I should call. You ever have that friend that's like about to crash into a car on the highway and you say, hit the brakes? And they're like, holy crap, thank you for saying that. I actually wasn't going to hit the brakes. And they're like 100% serious. Like their brain turned off for a second. That's why you have the call now button. And you remember when I gave you that Amazon example? Okay, Amazon is a $1 trillion company. They create something called the one-click buy. When they created the one-click buy, their sales jumped up 70%. 70%. It's a $1 trillion company. $1 trillion. What does that prove to you? It proves, and what does that have to do with you? It proves that if someone has to click 2 times on your website, you're going to lose 70% of the people that go to it. Okay? So I want somebody to click 1 time. If I got to click on another, if they have to click on that contact us button, right? Where is it? Contact us. There isn't even a contact us button. I mean, you know, about us. Yeah, so you have no way of making money whatsoever here. But even if there was a contact us button, they got to click on. That's one button. That's 1 click. Boop! I'm losing 70% of the people, right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you this stuff in a second. This is you. Okay, now we're going to show you the guy that's beating you. Okay, hold up. So he has 90 people coming to his website every month, which is, and he had 13 less than the last month. So it means last month he had 113 people coming to his website. Let me just plug my laptop in really quick. So just pure numbers alone. I mean, look at it. 44 backlinks, 283 keywords. But he has those buyer intent keywords we were just talking about. He also has backlinks from relevant pages. You cannot have backlink. Here, let's look into it a little bit, right? If you really want to know about this stuff. So you need backlinks are shout outs from other pages and blogs. The link to your domain is on another person's website, okay? That's a backlink. It's extremely powerful, extremely important, okay? But it has to be relevant to your industry. You can't just be a flooring guy and have a backlink from a dentist. Google doesn't recognize it, right? It doesn't make any sense. But notice how his backlink's from a blog, a guide to hygienic flooring. Okay, it's a flooring thing. Profile, top end terrazzo, buyer's guide. See, that's relevant. Top end terrazzo, relevant. Terrazzo floor cost, relevant. I don't know if that one's relevant. So it's got to be something to do with flooring. And he's got all these backlinks. So I would actually look and see, like, okay, what are the websites that this guy's backlinks are on? And like every one of those backlinks is going to cost you money. Okay, it could be $20, could be $100, could be $500. That's why guys got to add them slowly. Okay, that's why this shit ain't cheap. It's not just the knowledge, right? So this guy's literally on this guy's site. So he probably sent the guy a text, hey, can you put me on your website? And then he probably paid him for it because he knew how important it was. But what did that get him? What did all that effort get him? 90 fucking people going to his website every month. The only reason they're going there, they're certainly not going there to try to find out some random stuff. They're going there to buy, okay? So in order to run a profitable business that makes millions and millions and millions of dollars a year, you have to know your numbers, right? So let's say that there's no traffic going to your website. There's none, right? Then you're like, okay, I got a ranking problem. It is coming to your website, but they're not calling. Okay, cool. That means I have a conversion problem. They are calling and I'm ranking, but I'm not getting money. What's going on? Okay, now you have a sales problem. You got to start listening to your calls. What are my secretaries saying on the phone? What is my estimator saying on the phone? What is my installer? You should never put an installer on the phone. But what is my installer saying on the phone? What am I saying on the phone? Let me listen. Maybe I'm saying some silly stuff. Maybe I'm making excuses. It's just the economy. It's a bad season. It's COVID. It's fucking bullshit. You're just making fucking excuses because you suck on the phone. Okay, so. Dude, it's so crazy. Because if I got on the call, they'd be done. They'd be closed. It's crazy, right? Sorry, you got me when I'm just trying to give you value. This doesn't mean just throwing it at you. Like I said, prior military, so I'm a little bit hardcore. But okay, so you gotta start listening to calls. Oh, Robert, that's so much work. Cool, stay poor. Stay poor. You don't want to reach the 3 million mark. Don't listen to your calls. Don't listen to your calls. But again, that's advanced stuff. That's why it's like, let's focus on just getting to the starting line. Then we'll worry about, crossing the finish line, worry about the first 10 steps and then the mile marker of the marathon and then finishing the marathon. You understand? It's like, let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Let's not talk about hiring a secretary and hiring crews before you even prove you can get some work. So if you really want to do stuff on your own, okay, things called Ahrefs. Download Ahrefs. Start looking at their backlinks. Hey, okay, where are the backlinks? Okay, then just start getting after it. Okay, cool, got it. I got to contact these places to get their backlinks. Get more backlinks to them. Once you get more backlinks to them, guess what? You've ranked higher than them. You're going to steal all his traffic. Everybody that was going to his site, guess what? They're going to your site. Why? Because you're now in the top 3 of the map pack of Google. So here, let me show you an example. I think I showed you this before, but check out how I made this site, for example, right? I made multiple call to action. It's a little different because it's an automotive industry. But yeah, look, get a quote, and I put their number. Get a quote. It's a little bit different. You don't want to put, hey, get a quote. Boom, number. Call now, basically. Call now. They go a little lower. Oh, wow, call now. Here it is, different call to action. Call now. Get a quote. Call now. You understand? You see the common theme, and it's quite a big site we got here. And then guess what happens when they go to the bottom? They got now what's called a lead form. Oh wow, it's almost as if some people don't want to call. So then you have an option for them, right? You want one of these on your website too. Put a lead form on there. And not only that, I didn't want to do this for him, but honestly, because I don't want people to get lazy sometimes, I put a lead form at the top. Why not? Why do they have to click on this contact us button to go to lead form? Why is the lead form not right there? Okay, why not? All these people, they're not being creative enough. So capture traffic way quicker that way. Because you know what I mean? You go to some of these websites, if you click on their contact us page, That's when you get that little lead form thing I'm talking about. You know, the name, address, phone number, email. Not to mention the big blue button, right? Book online. That thing, like I said, it literally 3x the guy's businesses. Okay, why? Because let's go ahead and let's find back where you are on the map pack. Okay, if you are one of the top 3 on the map pack, imagine if just one of those, just one, okay, had a big blue button there, right? The only way that they got to this map pack was if they looked up a buyer's intent search term anyway. So when they see that big blue button, they turn from a looky-loo to, dude, what the heck is that thing? I've never seen that before. They click on it, they call you. It's also a scheduling service I attached to it. So they actually literally schedule the jobs for you. So you just show up, like I said, make money. You just show up and you just take the money and you leave and you hire another person and you turn to a vice president. Or I'm sorry, you know, and you hire a vice president to take all the work. I would heavily suggest you taking me up on my offer to put this big blue button on your profile. That would help out you extremely a lot. And it's so easy to win. It's so easy to win. You know, I mean, this is your competitor, man, for example, okay? Like, he's still messing up on some things. You know, he's got that big title. He's got the description. Look at that. Look at his number in the description. Somebody reads that, they see the number. You know, he's got 279 words. If we put 1,500 words in our website, guess what's going to happen? You're going to beat him like that, okay? So, images. He's got some alt tags in there. He's got some alt tags. Not all of them, but some of them. He's got his number at the top. People, you know, they're going to see that. You don't even have your number in there at all. He fucked up because he put a more about Terrazzo. I don't want more about Terrazzo. I want to goddamn get the thing done. Should say call now right there, right? You kind of understand what I'm getting at here. You're picking up what I'm throwing down. Call now. Number with a button attached to it. Location. And then just over and over again. Call now. Call now. Call now. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Don't do that to me right now. And that's about it. And again, terrible. This is called a call to action. Terrazzo pricing. Terrible call to action. Terrible. Request an estimate. No. Free estimate. Huge lot. Free estimate. Boom. Okay. And then it says, just call. Dude, same thing. Call now. Right? And then they're going to go below. They're going to see TE. Again, I don't want people to turn on their brains. You understand what I'm getting at? What does Instagram do? It allows you to not turn on your brain and just click next thing. Click next thing. Buy. Okay? I don't even want to turn my brain on to understand toll-free TL fax. Okay? A lot of people they don't even know what a fax is anymore. Okay? You're basically a caveman like me. Also, if you want to capture lead data, right? So let's go ahead. Let's open up your chatbot. All right, send a message. So there you go. You just lost me. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot you a text. You're gonna say, "Hey, Robert, what the fuck?" So, hey, I'm wondering if you guys do epoxy. I'll put this as a test. Test from Robert. Watch what happens. Okay. Now you're getting name and email. What are you going to do with their email? You going to fucking email them? No, dude. You want to get their number. I don't give a shit about anybody's email. I'm not emailing anybody. I'm calling them up. I'm a fucking man. I'm calling somebody up. So, name, number, email. Let's still grab the email, okay? Emails are amazing. If you want to contact us, okay? And then I'll put a reasoning, right? If you add a reason, people will do anything. Why grab my number? Just put right here. We just need some information for you to proceed because we want to text you the answer. Boom, that's it. Now you're going to get everybody's number. Okay? The amount of people that put their number in there would turn 10%, 90%, just because you added a reason. But again, you got to understand how dumb people are. Okay? I understand it says this is how dumb people are. I'm trying to let you know. See how it says not sent yet? I know that. Average person doesn't know that. Average person sends that message out and they say, okay, they're going to respond to me. They already have my email, even though they didn't type it in. They're going to think that. They're going to be, okay, let's go ahead and find the next guy. That's it, right? I don't even like having chatbots on my website because it gives people what's called an out. I don't want them to have an out. They're going to be like, because they're going to type that in. They're going to be, okay, we're going to go. Next website. They're going to go to the next website. It's not going to have that chatbot. They're going to call him, and then he's going to get the job. You're going to call him up, right, the next day, and you're going to say, hey, man, you still need a job? And he's like, oh, no, I got it taken care of. You're going to be like, what the fuck? I thought you sent me a message. Oh, yeah, I got it taken care of. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, bye. It's pretty ruthless. It's ruthless. On top of that, there's also products. You want to add products inside of your Google business. I understand you're a contractor, not a store. create products, create services. For services, there's a services section. Add 20, okay? 20 services minimum. Your about us, completely missing. There should be 750 words with your about us, completely missing. So you don't even have an about us. So that's what I'm trying to say, man. It's not about. It's like hiring a flooring contractor. You know, hey, can you just tell me how to do it? No, it's like I am here. Do it. Do you want to do all this? You know, let me know. If you want to do it. It's tedious. It's annoying, but you know what, man? Shit works. It works really, really good. I'm like the best. So yeah, I mean, yeah, just basically just do everything I said in the video. Also, if you click on these referral domains, those are called citations. Okay, so same thing. Yeah, just go on there, and it's like just the tediousness of it. You got to keep adding citations, correcting citations, checking to see if they're up to date. Like, look at this, dude. You got to book a demo. This costs him money. You got to fill out this form. Chances are he's gonna get on the phone and be like, hey, look, it's gonna be like $100 a month for that, dude. It's silly, okay? We're not getting as much profit as you think. So let's go ahead. Well, I mean, shit. We'll look at another one. Website crawl, all people. Let's see a random one. Yeah, you just got to keep adding yourself in there. You know. I could teach you a lot more, but I don't really feel like there's a lot more that you need to know. I mean, for example, you know, there's certain nerd things that I know. For example, you want to know how a franchise makes a crap load of money and how you can make a lot of money. Franchises will create 3 Google business profiles, okay, for example. Let's say there's one in Glendale, one in West Geneva, one in Downey, okay. They'll create a Google business and they'll title it, okay. Let's say I title it Terrazzo Specialist of West Covina. It's the name of the Google business. This is a Google business, by the way, in case you forgot. Yeah, West Covina. Terrazzo Specialist of Downey. Terrazzo Specialist of Glendale. Then they'll have one big website with a page for each Google business, and then they'll connect them. Okay, so normally, you know, if you rank it really high, it could take over like, you know, that much area. But when you connect all of them together as a franchise, it does this antenna effect, and it literally takes over way more. That's how franchises dominate. Okay, so there's a lot of tactics I could show you. It's not worth just showing in a random video. I mean, dude, we already hit 22 minutes, and I taught you a lot. So hope this helps out. Let me know. All right, I will talk to you soon, brother, and hope I wasn't too harsh on you. Like I said, this is just me in my zone. All right, talk to you soon. Bye, friend.